नमस्कार, मैं हूँ शालिनी और बहुत स्वागत है आपका इस चैनल पर। आई होप आप सब बहुत स्वस्थ होंगे। ईश्वर की कृपा हम सब पर यूं ही बनी रहे हमेशा, इसी कामना के साथ मैं रीडिंग लेकर आई हूँ। योर नेक्स्ट 24 आवर्स। ये नेक्स्ट 24 आवर्स आपके लिए क्या लेकर आ रहे हैं? कौन से पॉजिटिव चेंजेस या पॉजिटिव डेवलपमेंट्स या मे बी पॉजिटिव आइडिया एंड इंस्पिरेशन, a new connect, anything, whatever comes. So next 24 hours जब भी आप ये रीडिंग देखेंगे उससे नेक्स्ट 24 आवर्स ये रीडिंग आपसे रिलेट करेगी, भले ही आप 1 साल बाद देखें या आप कल देखें या आप जब भी देखेंगे उसके नेक्स्ट 24 आवर्स के लिए ये रीडिंग रिलेट करेगी। दिस इज़ अ पिकअप वाइल रीडिंग। इसमें 2 इमेजेस हैं। जो इमेज आपको अपनी तरफ आकर्षित करे उस इमेज को सेलेक्ट करें और उसके अकॉर्डिंग अपनी रीडिंग देखें। एंड ऑफ कोर्स मैं बता ही चुकी हूँ कि ये जनरल है और टाइमलेस है। सो शुरू करते हैं। थोड़ा सा चेंज डेफिनेटली मैं बताना चाहूँगी। मुझे जिनको मैं मानती हूँ, जो मेरे गुरु हैं, उनकी तरफ से मुझे चैनल्ड मैसेज मिला है कि जब तक उनका नेक्स्ट आदेश नहीं होता है तब तक इस चैनल पर जब भी मैं कोई रीडिंग पोस्ट करूँगी तो उनके दर्शन नहीं हो पाएंगे आप सभी को। इसी वजह से मैंने कुछ इस तरह से सेट किया है जिससे कि वो दर्शन आपको ना हो सके। और ये मुझे मेरे गुरु ने कहा है। आप सभी जो लोग मुझसे जुड़े हुए हैं वो सभी जानते हैं कि मेरे गुरु कौन हैं। सो लेट्स प्रे। आई मीन आई ऑलरेडी प्रेड। तो मैं वो प्रेयर्स जो मैं स्टार्टिंग में करती हूँ वो प्रेयर्स मैं ऑलरेडी कर चुकी हूँ। एंड जस्ट फॉर एनर्जी क्लियरेंस, ताकि जब मैं रीडिंग स्टार्ट कर रही हूँ उससे पहले मैं एनर्जी को क्लियरेंस करना चाहूँगी। प्रेयर मैं ऑलरेडी कर चुकी हूँ, तो अब से जो रीडिंग्स पोस्ट हुआ करेंगी उसमें वो प्रेयर भी आपको मेरे साथ करने को नहीं मिलेगी। सो लेट मी क्लियर द एनर्जी एंड देन वील स्टार्ट। Thank you. All right. So here we begin. I hope आपको दिख रहा है। All the divine energy is present here. For the next 24 hours, please give me the theme for pile number 1. What will be the theme for the next 24 hours for pile number 1? I pray to you. Thank you. So here we have the card completion. I hope it is visible, right? Okay. So जो पहली एनर्जी मुझे यहाँ पर पिक हो रही है वो ये है कि डेफिनेटली समथिंग इज़ अबाउट टू कंप्लीट, और मे बी इट हैज़ ऑलरेडी कंप्लीटेड, बट आपको अभी तक पता नहीं चला है। जैसे कई बार कोई चीज़ होती है, फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल अगर आपका कोई इंक्रीमेंट ड्यू था, ऑर्डर निकल चुका है इंक्रीमेंट का, बट अभी तक आपके पास एचआर डिपार्टमेंट जो कि दूसरी सिटी में है, फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल जो हेड ऑफिस है वो दूसरी सिटी में है, वहाँ से वो ऑर्डर जो है वो आप तक नहीं पहुँचा है, बट वो ऑर्डर हो चुका है। तो मुझे कुछ उस तरीके की एनर्जी यहाँ पर नज़र आ रही है, दैट समथिंग इज़ ऑलरेडी कंप्लीटेड इन योर लाइफ फॉर पाइल नंबर 1। कुछ ऑलरेडी कंप्लीट हो चुका है। ये तो अभी रीडिंग के दौरान ही पता चलेगा क्या कंप्लीट हुआ है और क्या व्हाट्स अबाउट टू कम, बट आई सी एन इंटेंस, अ very intense cleansing on your upper chakras, especially crown chakra, especially crown chakra. This is only for pile number 1, and this is only for very specific and very few people, not for everyone in pile number 1. So something is already completed, and maybe for pile number 1 जिनकी लाइफ में कुछ completion हुआ है, उनको ये कलर अगले 9 दिन के अंदर डेली नज़र आएगा, एवरी डे कहीं ना कहीं आपको इस एग्जैक्टली सेम कलर, दिस इज़ वॉयलेट, दिस इज़ नॉट पर्पल, दिस इज़ वॉयलेट, एग्जैक्टली सेम कलर आपको डेली 9 दिन दिखेगा। जिस दिन से आप ये रीडिंग को देखेंगे उस दिन से 9 दिन तक आपको रोज़ दिखेगा। स्टार्ट करते हैं। डिवाइन एनर्जीज प्लीज़ गाइड फॉर पाइल नंबर 1 for the next 24 hours. Thank you. I hope आपको दिख रहा है। Man holding a coin along with attachment. Can you see or not? For the next 24 hours, for pile number 1, I request all the divine energies present here to please guide. Thank you. Envy. मैं इस कार्ड को यहाँ रखना चाहूँगी बिकॉज आई डोंट वांट कि ये कार्ड नज़र ना आए, बिकॉज ये बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग एनर्जी है जो दिखती रहनी चाहिए। देन वी हैव एन प्लीज एक्सक्यूज मी। Then we have envy with financial constraints. Anything else? Okay, we have two cards. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel, along with contract, and adjacent possibilities. Is there anything else? My last shuffle. Then we have world. With first chakra, Archangel Michael. Right. Okay. So जो सबसे पहली चीज़ 24 hours, the next 24 hours in your life जो होने जा रही है for pile number 1. किसी तरीके का कोई नेगेटिव पर्सन, a very toxic energy. It can be a person for some, it can be a materialistic addiction for some, it can be anything which is materialistic but very toxic. वो आपकी लाइफ से जा रही है, क्योंकि यहाँ पर कंप्लीशन का कार्ड आया और फर्स्ट ही चीज़ ये बता रही है कि ये एनर्जी जो एक्सट्रीमली टॉक्सिक एनर्जी, इट कैन बी अ पर्सन, इट कैन बी एनीथिंग materialistic which is highly toxic, is moving out of your life for the best. Second, we have envy with financial constraints. Any kind of health issue, any kind of financial blockages, any kind of family disputes, are leaving out of your life for the best. Any kind of financial issues या financial blockages, financial crisis, any kind of family disputes, any kind of income blockages, financial blockages, any kind of health issues related to your brain, eyes, nose and ears. And also throat, for some, not for everyone. And all types of toxins, whether inside your body or outside your body or in your surrounding, will completely leave from your life forever. Okay, I don't know why I'm speaking in English, but I want to speak in English. Probably this is another message that I need to speak in English. So that's the reason I've been I've been asked to speak in English from the higher spiritual realm. That's the reason probably I'm speaking in English. Though I'll try to speak in Hindi whenever I get a message that I have to explain it in Hindi, then definitely I would. But as of now, I'm getting a message that I need to speak in English. Then we have the second chakra, Archangel Ariel, with contract and adjacent possibilities. You're about to start something new, a new venture, a new startup of your own, or maybe in collaboration. It can be standalone or it can be a collaborative deal between two people. Majority, I see it is a collaborative venture for majority. You're going to collaborate with someone. You're going to have an agreement with someone, and you'll have a collaboration, and this will be altogether a new startup which is coming ahead in the next 24 hours. And this is related to your passion, your creativity. That's for sure. Which is definitely going to lead you towards many door opportunities which are going to open up in the near future in your life. Then we have world with first chakra, Archangel Michael. So all that ends well, that is what I hear. So I see everything ending for good, and you're moving towards stability. You're not moving actually, you've already moved on, but probably you've not been able to see that. But you, in the next 24 hours, you're going to see it in the form of maybe a divine communication, in the form of maybe somebody in person, or maybe you feel that energy, or maybe in any shape or form you will be able to feel that yes, you've already moved out of this completion zone and you've already entered into the stability zone. That's what is coming in the next 24 hours. I request all the divine energies for pile number 1. What will be the major collective level energy shift in the next 24 hours for everybody in pile number 1? Thank you. Thank you. That is so divine. So the message is very clear. There's an ending, and for everybody in pile number 1, in the next 24 hours, whenever you see this reading, there will be a new beginning for sure. Great. Now we move towards tarot, and let's see from tarot what do we come to know. I request the divine energies to please guide for pile number 1 for the next 24 hours. What's gonna happen in their life? For good, for best. Thank you. Many of you many of you will be able to see a yellow flame when you close your eyes after you watch this reading. It will be a very strong, extremely strong yellow flame, as if it's a flame of the candle, it's a flame of the light illumination. On your third eye chakra, you'll be able to see that yellow flame, and that flame will be quite large enough, very, very clear. Second, you will be able to see a circle at your third eye chakra of violet color when you close your eyes. Thank you. Divine energies for the next 24 hours for pile number 1. May we have your guidance, please. We have King of Swords. Oh wow. And we have Queen of Swords, couple, with the High Priestess. The first message that I'm able to channel for pile number 1 for the next 24 hours from when they watch the reading, whether you were in any kind of relation, it can be a platonic relation, it can be a love relation, it can be a marriage, it can be a separation, it can be that you have been divorced, or it can be that you are going through the process of divorce, whatsoever. But I see the wheel is turning in your favor in the next 24 hours, which you are not able to see. As I told you before, I gave you the example of that increment. The order has already been declared, it has already been passed, but it has not reached you. So you are not able to see. But this this divine couple will definitely, both of you, I mean, whether whatever is your situation, I've already told you, whether you are single, whether you are in a marriage relation, whether you are in an open relation, whether you are platonic relation, whether you have a love relation, whether you don't have any relation, whether you you're divorced, you're going through a divorce, or you're looking for a second marriage, whatsoever, I see for the singles, in the next 24 hours from when you watch this reading, definitely you will get some message through the divine. It will be only through the divine that you will receive a message, a channeled message from the divine, that your divine counterpart is very near to you. This message is for singles. All those who are in separation, no contact, again you will receive a divine communication, a channeled communication from the divine, that this separation is going to end very soon. Perhaps you're not able to see that, but it's gonna happen very soon. For all those who are in a toxic relation, if your karmas have been balanced with your divine counterpart, that person or you will separate because your karmas have been balanced. But if your karmas have not been balanced and you are in a toxic relation, or you're going through a divorce, or you have already been divorced but your karmas have not been balanced yet, your divine counterpart with whom you are in separation, you are going through a divorce, or you've already been divorced, your divine counterpart is again going to come back in your life, which you have no idea about, which you even cannot think in your wildest dreams, because you cannot see that with your own two eyes. But this message will reach you in the next 24 hours that this union is very, very close, and this message to each one will reach only and only through divine communication. Nobody is going to come and tell you. Only and only you will receive a divine message from your spiritual team. That's for sure. Thank you. Thank you, divine energies. Anything else? Then we have Two of Cups. With Seven of Cups. This is going to be, as I just told you here in the energy, that you're going to have in the next 24 hours from when you watch this reading, you're going to have a collaboration with somebody, or maybe an agreement, a collaboration with an agreement. This is related to your passion or your startup or any kind of venture that you want to start, which is going to happen in the next 24 hours from when you watch this reading, which is going to open a world of opportunities for you. It's that message which has been confirmed again from here. This was here, and this has been reconfirmed over here. And this person is going to be from the opposite gender. I mean, if you are a male, you will collaborate with a female. If you are a female, you will collaborate with a male. But this has nothing to do with love. Anything. Anything else? Three of Swords. with Three of Pentacles. Somebody from your family, your near and dear ones, your relatives, any kind of relation, whether in your family, in your partner's family if you are married, or in your extended family, or maybe distant relatives. Somebody is going through, you will receive a communication that that person, whosoever it is, either the person is not alive now, or is juggling between life and death. This will be a message that you will receive. The timing can be 3:03, or maybe it can be a time from 3 to 6 p.m. Afternoon 3 to 6. From when you see this reading, it can be 3 to 6. Whether you are watching it at in AM, then it's going to be from 3 to 6 AM. If you're watching it in the afternoon, it's going to be 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. But it is going to be from between 3 to 6, whether it is AM or whether it's PM. Anything else? Seven of Wands with Nine of Cups. In the next 24 hours from when you watch this reading, your hard work will be paid off, and you will be able to see not the reward but an emotional satisfaction which you have been longing for. You will not be able to see the result in the next 24 hours, but you will be able to see that yes, your hard work will now be paid off, and this message will make you emotionally stable, confident, and happy. Anything else? Six of Swords with Queen of Pentacles. Wherever you were stuck, in whatever situation you were stuck, it can be an office situation where you were stuck up and you were not liking that job for any kind of reason, or whether it was a toxic relation, whether it was a transfer that you were looking for from a long time, or whether it was an exam that you were trying to clear but were not able to clear, any kind of situation where you were stuck. It can be a job, it can be a business, it can be uh, it can be um, if you wanted to build a house, or maybe you wanted to buy a house, or if you want to have your own house. If you wanted to start up your own, if you wanted to if you wanted to start up your own venture, but you were not able to do that because of some financial crunch, or maybe because of some other reason, or you wanted to change a job but you were not getting the right opportunity. So anything, I mean, I've given you a lot of examples. So finally you're moving out of that stuck situation towards stability, and this is not going to happen in the next 24 hours, but definitely you will receive a communication from the divine, or maybe some kind of hint from the divine that yes, you're moving out of the stuck situation, and or you have already moved out of the stuck situation, and you've already entered into the zone of stability, or whatever you wanted to whatever you had your desire related to stability. Okay. Do we have any other messages? Okay. Please guide. My last shuffle. Then we have the Fool with 7 of Swords. Any kind of betrayals you had since your childhood, it can be betrayals, it can be abuses, it can be childhood traumas, inner child wounds, relationship wounds, or anything of that sort. Backstabbing, betrayals in terms of family, in terms of job, in terms of relationships, in terms of trauma, any kind of trauma. And for some it can be health also, and a business deal which was, I mean, not one business deal, but betrayals in multiple things, betrayals, abuses, all these kind of things. Whatever you faced, that chapter is over from your life. It's already over. And a lot of you from pile number 1 may feel a lot of heavy energy on your shoulders, both your shoulders. A lot of heavy energy when you watch this reading, either when you are watching this reading, or maybe within 7 days from when you watch this reading. You'll feel a lot of heaviness, a lot of pain on your shoulders, both your shoulders. Do we have anything else? A lot of messages for pile number 1. Okay. Please guide. Again, this is not going to happen in the next 24 hours, but you will receive a divine communication that this chapter of betrayal, abusement, and trauma, health issues, mental tensions, stress, all this chapter is already over from your life. You'll get this communication from the divine in the next 24 hours. So there are no other messages for pile number 1. Guidance. Thank you. Flying broom. I can let go of my mistakes. So you're moving away. As I see this broom, which is a vehicle of movement, I see this as a vehicle for movement. So you're moving away from whatever mistakes, your past karmas, your present karmas, which were toxic, which were not right as per the divine order. So you're just moving past away all those challenges, all those all that negativity which you've been suffering from pretty long time. Just moving past away from all that. That's what I see. And I see it entering you in a zone of freedom. Any other message? Okay. So we have candle magic. Every day things get better. So as if the divine or maybe your spiritual team is telling you that from the day you watch this reading, every day things will get better and things will move towards stability in your life. And the final message, wish upon a star. I'm made from the stuff of stars. I matter. It's something very pious. It's something very holy. It's something very divine. It's something very sacred. You're made up of every individual, in fact every organism, if I talk about, or every particular living or non-living thing existing in this galaxy is made up of matter, and that matter has been created by the divine. So for divine, each and everything that the divine has created matters a lot, because the divine has created each and everything, and the divine, in the eyes of divine, whether you are living, whether you are non-living, it matters to the divine. And the divine would make sure that whatever you dream of, will definitely come to fruition, because you matter to the divine. Very holy and very sacred. So this was the reading for the next 24 hours for pile number 1. And if you wish to claim this reading, please claim it with 30.01. Thank you. Hello pile number 2. Let's begin with your reading and let's see what the next 24 hours hold for you from when you watch this reading. Even if you watch this reading 1 year later, the reading is going to relate with you because it is a timeless reading. If you have not heard my intro, I would appreciate if you can spare some time to just hear the intro, and then you can move towards your pile. All the divine energies of my spiritual team for pile number 2 for the next 24 hours. I pray to the D to provide a theme for the next 24 hours for pile number 2. The first message that I'm able to channel for pile number 2 is you'll have a lot of slip tongue. You'll fumble with words. You'll not be able to clearly express, or maybe either you'll not be able to express, or maybe you'll have some kind of fumbling with words. You'll not be able to speak clearly in the next 24 hours from when you watch this reading. Or third, some kind of either you can get a cut on your, like when we bite something, we chew something, sometimes it happens that by our own teeth we just get a cut on our tongue, something like that, which might create a sore on your tongue, and that will be for the next 24 hours from when you watch this reading. These are the 3 messages that I first just channeled as I was shuffling your card. So you have follow your dreams. Okay, I hope you're not able to see, so let me just first, I think now you can see. Follow your dreams. Quite similar to pile number 1. The message, the energy is quite similar to pile number 1. I'm getting a lot of channel messages. I'm going to relate it one by one. I'm going to speak about it one by one, and you can just relate it with what situation you're going through, right? So the first message that I'm able to channel is for some viewers of pile number 2. In the next 24 hours, you are going to receive a divine communication from your spiritual team that something has already completed in your life and you have entered in the next zone of stability. You've already entered into the next zone of stability. That's the first message. Second, you will either see this turquoise blue color in the next 13 hours from when you watch this reading. This turquoise, this is not blue, this is turquoise blue. So if you see this turquoise blue, another confirmation that something has already completed from your life. You've already completed something and you have already entered into a zone of stability. But this communication is only going to reach you through your spiritual team. So if you connect with your intuition, you will be able to get the answer. But if you don't connect, you'll not get the answer. Nobody is going to come and tell you that this has happened or maybe this has not happened whatsoever. This is only going to be channeled through the divine. Yeah, third message that I'm getting. This message, it's for majority of pile number 2 people. You have already entered into a zone of stability. Now, the classes have begun. The session is already opened. The classes have started. You've already been given a lot of assignments. As we get assignments in our school or maybe college or wherever we are working. But you have not started. You have not started taking any action on those assignments, on the work that has been given to you. So you need to work if you really want your dreams to be fulfilled. If you want something, first give, then you will get. There's always a give and then a get. There's never a get and then a give. No, it doesn't happen. It never happens. Give and you shall receive. It's as simple as if you're working in a job, you have to work for a month, then you get paid. You're never paid in advance. I hope you get it. So let's begin now. To all the divine energies present here, I seek guidance for pile number 2 for the next 24 hours. May I have this grace. Thank you. Door to value. With Healer of the Ages. Whatever you have been manifesting since long, it can be anything that you want in your life. It can be materialistic, it can be spiritual, it's different for different people. So whatever you have been manifesting, you will soon receive that. But the condition is, first give, then you shall receive. This is the first message. And this message will also be given to you by the divine in the next 24 hours from when you watch this reading. Only and only through your divine, your spiritual team, your intuition. So if you want to receive messages, connect with your divine. Thank you. I have been channeled by my spiritual team to make this video or make this reading in English, and wherever necessary they would definitely ask me to give an explanation in Hindi. But since they have already told me that I need to make this reading in English, so that's the reason I am speaking in English throughout the reading. Because whatever I do is by divine order. Man holding a coin. Some adjustments need to be made by you in the next 24 hours. Adjustments required by you so that you can sustain wherever you are. Whether it is your college, whether it is your job, whether it is your business, whether it is your family, whether it is your relation, whatever it is, you need to make some adjustments so that you may be able to sustain yourself, you may be able to survive in that particular environment. Else, you'll be thrown out. It can be your job, it can be your business, it can be your exam, it can be your college, it can be, I've given you so many examples. Whatever situation and wherever you're working, or even if you're not working, if you are studying and preparing for some exam, you need to make some adjustments. Think methodically, practically, analytically, logically on what I'm trying to tell you. You need to make certain adjustments if you wish to survive and sustain yourself in that particular environment. And all these messages that I am giving you is not only for 24 hours. In this 24 hour, from when you watch this reading, you will get a divine communication that you need to make certain adjustments. You need to do this, you need to do that. This is not going to happen in the next 24 hours. This will be a communication from the divine, from the spiritual team, that if you wish to sustain, wish to survive, you need to make certain adjustments. If you wish to fulfill your dreams, you need to first make an effort. So take action. So this message will reach you in the next 24 hours. I hope you get what I'm trying to say. Action. Same message, blossoming abundance with action. The same message. It has been repeated. So this is a very, very strong energy which I could feel over here only in the first theme card. And this message has been given thrice. Theme card, first and second. The same message. If you wish to receive this blossoming abundance, you need to take action. And that action should be totally justified in the eyes of the divine. If you think it is justified, it is not justified. If you need to, that's what I told you. You need to think analytically, logically, practically, methodically. Whatever you are doing, am I doing the right karma? Am I actually doing the right karma to please my divine? This is what you need to ask yourself before you take any action. This is the message over here, which you will receive in the next 24 hours. That if you wish to receive this blossoming abundance, think again, reconsider your karmas. This message you will receive in the next 24 hours from when you watch this reading. Then we have envy with all tied up. Again the same message. Why this message is being repeated so many times in your reading? 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth time. It is so how should I say? I mean, when you prepare for some exam, at the last moment, you see all those important questions or the most important questions which you know, or probably you've been advised by your teacher, your guide, your mentor, whosoever, or maybe your coaching person or whosoever, that these questions are definitely going to come in the exam. So prepare. So that message is being given to you 4 times. So this is the most important message for you, which you will receive. Everyone from pile number 2 will receive this message in the next 24 hours from your spiritual team, your divine, from your whosoever you believe in. So you will definitely receive this message. That if you want to remove all the people who are just draining your energy, all those toxic people. They can be toxic people, they can be toxic, that can be a toxic environment, that can be a toxic situation, a toxic place, whatsoever. If you want all that negativity to be removed from your life, so that you're able to move ahead and take a positive action in your life, because you're stuck up in this negative environment, you're stuck up in this negative energy, and you're not able to move out. And this situation has been created by the divine to make you realize that you are doing something wrong in your karmas. Again and again this message is coming that you need to reconsider, think, ponder yourself, ponder your actions, ponder on your karmas, because there's something wrong which you're doing, and this is a repeated message. So that means again and again you're doing the same mistake. That is why this message has come so many times. 4 times it has come in the same, in front of you I'm taking out the cards, and this message has come 4 times. So you're repeating the same mistake again and again. That is why this question you need to ask to yourself: where am I going wrong? What am I doing wrong? What negative karmas have I accumulated for myself? Ponder on this. Think on those lines. Anything else? Okay. Divine energies, I request you for the next 24 hours for pile number 2, for all the collectives of pile number 2, what is one major energy that is going to be the most relevant for each member who picks up pile number 2? Thank you. Tower. Upheaval. So this is the major energy that you will receive as a divine communication in the next 24 hours from when you watch this reading, that a major upheaval, a major tower moment will be created in your life if you don't abide to the divine order. I repeat, a major upheaval or a major tower moment will be created in your life if you don't change as per divine order. This message you will receive in next 24 hours from when you watch this reading. Let's move to tarot. I request my spiritual team and all the divine energies present here to please guide pile number 2 for the next 24 hours. Thank you. Don't be restless. Another message. Decisions taken abruptly, without thinking, can lead you to a disaster. Eight of Wands. I hope you can see. With death. I told you the first thing over here. The first message that I think I told you was that you've already completed something in your life. And you've already entered in a stability zone. You've already entered into stability zone, but you cannot see that because you are not connected to the divine. So you are not able to receive those messages. Your intuition is not working because your third eye chakra, your crown chakra, your upper chakras are all blocked. But this order has already been issued. For example, if a person is working in some organization and that particular year some kind of increment has to be given to that particular person. So the seniors give the message to the higher authorities as per the hierarchy, and the message has already reached the head office, which is in some different city, far away from where that person is working. And the head office has approved that okay, fine, this particular person should be given an increment. They have approved the request. The order has been approved, but you have not received any confirmation that you have been given an increment. So this is the message that the order has already been issued, that you have completed something. That something is totally different for every person. That is why I am saying something. But every person in this pile number 2 has completed one stage. They have completed something. And they have already moved or already been incremented into a stability zone. But you have not received a confirmation letter from the head office. Because what is lacking? Think. I've already given the answer. Thank you. Four of Wands, with King of Cups. In the next 24 hours, anybody who's manifesting love, whether you are single, whether you are in a relationship, whether you are not committed, whether you are committed, whether you are in a marriage, whether you want a second marriage, whether you are divorced, whether you are a widow or a widower, but you want a marriage again, you want to get married again, whatsoever is your situation, if you are manifesting love in your life, you'll receive a message in the next 24 hours when you watch this reading that your divine counterpart is very close to you. What else? Seven of Pentacles with Four of Pentacles. You might lose an opportunity if you don't work hard. Your negligence. I just told you I'm getting a message when I was shuffling the deck for you, the tarot deck. I was just taking out the tarot cards. I got the first message that don't be restless. It can lead you to a disaster. That's the same energy. Don't be restless. Everything takes time. If you think you're going to become a king as soon as you are born, it will not happen. You will not become a king as soon as you take birth from your mother's womb. I hope you understand. So you need to work hard. You need to cross that level. You need to attain a certain level of maturity, experience, and a lot of other things to become a king. So don't be restless. It can lead you to a disaster. Might as well lose a job or a deal or whatsoever. So don't take any hasty decision. Then you have Nine of Pentacles with the Fool and Three of Swords. You are not able to balance the situations. You are not able to balance the situations. That is the reason for your failures. That is the reason for your instability. That is the reason for your stuckness. You need to apply a logical and analytical approach when you're working in the office, or when you're studying, or when you are driving, or when you are working, whether business, job, education, whatsoever. And you cannot act impractical, illogical, with immature energy, highly immature energy at such a place. And if you do that, and you've already been doing that, and that is the reason you're getting failures instead of stability. So use your mind, balance your masculine and your feminine energy in such a way that you may be able to generate a beneficial career as well as a fruitful relation or relations with your peers, your companions, your partner, and many others. This is the message. The lamp has burnt out. The flame is off. So there's a message behind it. May we kindly know why has this flame burnt out for pile number 2. May we kindly know why has this flame burnt out for pile number 2. Thank you. The High Priestess, Page of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Do justice, with yourself and with every living or non-living thing in this galaxy. Again, the same message. You need to think on your karmas. I'm getting a channeled message in Hindi. As it is, I'm narrating the same message. जला के भस्म कर दिए जाओगे. This is the message I'm getting. Please watch out for your karmas. Is there anything else? Okay. I can't believe this. The light has turned off. Just few seconds before, the lamp burnt out, the candle burnt out. Now the light has gone. Another message. Oh my God. What's happening? Queen of Swords. I hope you can see. I really have my doubts whether you will be able to hear me also or not, because the light is not there, so can't say. And if you don't hear, thank you. Thank you, divine energies. Thank you so much. The light has come back. Okay. So, Queen of Swords with Two of Wands. Working in the wrong direction. Working does not mean career. It does not mean a job. It means anything done any action taken but in the wrong direction. If you will sit in a car and you want to move ahead, you'll put the first gear to move ahead, but you are not doing that. You're putting up the reverse gear to move ahead. Will you move ahead? No. Rather, you will stab someone. So your efforts are getting all in vain because you're not moving in the right direction. You need to change your perspective. Look in that direction where you want to move. See what you have to do in your life. It's a very, very strong and important message because 2 times, first the candle burnt out, second the light switched off. Very, very important message for everybody in pile number 2. Any other message? No. So this was the last one. Guidance. Seeds of power. From tiny things, big things can grow. Again, the same message. Work, then you will achieve, and then you will attain success. So work, achieve, and then success. Everything step by step. You've just planted something. It cannot give you fruits. You have just planted a seed. It has not even come up, nor the shoot nor the root. So you need to wait, and wherever you are planting the seeds, I am talking in metaphorical terms. Please understand. Wherever you are planting the seeds, they should be aligned as per divine order. Only then will your karmas give you result. Any other message? This is the only message that I received for you. Please claim this reading. Please claim this reading if you wish to, with 858. Thank you.